to by no network, and these girls are absolutely no one. But
Hi. Welcome. Episode 28. We are here. We are alive.
we're thriving.
Just.
Emma's only just alive.
Just.
surviving.
That's okay. We can do this. Let's do it. Alright, we'll just get back into it get right into it because we have a lot to go through. So many stories. So we are going to obviously kick it off with a weekend recap. Yeah, you guys go because I really didn't do anything.
We really didn't. Me and Monique just made a little bit of cocktails together. We actually made like frozen daiquiris,
Yeah,
they were so
strawberry,
good.
mango.
Yeah.
Drove around for our idiot boyfriends
Yummy.
because they had their friend's birthday. And then we dropped them off there, and then we get back. We picked up our not Uber Eats, but we picked up our food, our dinner, Thai Tay, Coogee Plaza.
Yeah.
We
Oh
haven't tried it.
yeah, nice.
Monique tried it for the
Fucking
first
love it.
time.
And I ate it when I came home from Freo last night.
So, that would have been even fucking better.
So yeah, dropped the boyfriends off, and then came back. Literally sat down with our plate of dinner, and then Tom calls me and he's like, "Babe, there's no beer pong cups."
Oh,
There's
balls.
like
Oh my
nothing.
god, the horror. Night is over.
Literally.
He's like, "Babe, can you have you started drinking yet?" And I was like, "Nah." So we went literally driving around. Where did we go?
No one has fucking red cups at night.
No.
We went to 4 different bottle-os.
Yeah.
And, like a
Spudgeon.
That was like
Spudgeon.
when we had the night at my house. I was like, there's no one that sells fucking red cups apparently. I'm
we
like,
were lucky
okay.
though, the one, the drive-through, the tavern,
Yeah.
had the
Tab.
pack with the balls in it.
Yeah. So, but we didn't.
But we'd already been there twice. That
Yeah.
night.
Twice that night. This lady goes, "You're back."
Regulars.
But when we went to Spudshed, so the second last stop, we weren't sure. We found some bouncy balls, and I was like, "Okay."
Fancy, but oi, that could be
Right?
Oi.
That could
So
be
I was
fun.
like, if I could just find some cups, then like
Fine.
the bouncy balls could be the ping pong. 'Cause our biggest issue was how the hell are we going to get a ping pong at like 8 o'clock at
That's true. I mean, bro, there's about fucking 50 in my shed.
night. Right, could have gone to your
Yes,
house.
didn't think of that one.
But yeah, anyway, so bought the bouncy balls, and then we literally go to the the bottle-o, and they had a beer pong pack, and I was like, cool,
Yeah.
love that for us.
At least it worked out in the end, though, I suppose. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I
That's
mean
a
that's
plus.
all we can ask for. And then came back, made some cocktails, and I went home at like 11:30.
Yeah, we were here for longer than I thought we would be.
Yeah.
And then we started watching the conspiracy theory videos on the TV to
Oh,
see what we
God,
could
yeah.
about.
But
But
I
we
think
couldn't
we
find
were
any
too
good ones.
No, and we were a little bit like tipsy, so I was
Even
like,
though he's like semi-cancelled now, but you know Shane Dawson?
that's who we watched.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
conspiracy
Because
videos. I used to
nothing
watch them all the time and I was
nothing else
obsessed.
was good.
Yeah, no.
And his old ones, it was his old
Yeah,
ones.
his old ones. And they're
Yeah.
actually
49 million views.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put that
On
out
one of
there.
them, yeah.
On one of them, 49
Okay.
million views.
Okay.
Like how
He does pretty good at explaining it though. Like
does.
he does.
It was a
in
whole
each,
production.
Like, yeah, in
Like,
each
we
like,
aren't
topic
going
of
to be
them.
like that.
No.
Yeah.
It took me so long to
We're gonna
fucking type up the
try.
notes.
Yeah. How was work?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Well, I was gonna say, I'm like, next time we actually do have the girls' night, like get like little outfits or something, we need to like full dress up to the night.
Yes.
Well, not to the night, but dress up batshit crazy for the proper cocktail night that we're
Yeah,
going
we'll do
to
that wig thing.
Yeah.
Like Lana
The
wrote.
wig,
Oh,
yeah,
that was so
the
funny.
wig thing would be actually really good because Saturday we were supposed to have the girls' night at my house, but I did not know what this Saturday had in store for me. So I had work and I was working 5 till 5. And it was a really big day. And after my first 3 hours, I was just like, I can already tell at the end of this. Because I was like grumpy as fuck towards everyone as well. I was being the biggest bitch. But like, obviously they knew like it was just me.
No, your first
But
day
like,
as well.
yeah. And every time someone would talk, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. But like, like everyone's used to it and everything like that. But yeah, it was a big fucking Saturday. And then I got home, showered and stuff because I had oil in my hair. I was a freaking fire hazard, so I had to wash that out. And then I fell asleep on the couch for a bit. And then I woke up and then I had to go get Tyson. And then that was probably my whole weekend. And then Sunday I just slept all day. All day.
But you
And
went
then-
out on Friday night.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of.
Well, we tried
Your
to.
plans didn't
We
really
tried
work.
to. Because of COVID. Love you. Me and Tyson went to go out for dinner. And it was actually going to be like a really fun night plan. But then like everywhere was just capacity. You have
need
to
to book
book. You need
everything.
this. You need this. And it was just like, shut up. Just shut up. So, no, we ended up, long story short, we ended up getting Italian takeaway, which was still fucking yum. And then just went home.
You can never go wrong with Italian.
Yeah, because that was a Friday. And then I was in bed by 10 because I'd work at 5. So I had to be up at 3.
Wow.
And I'm considering doing it again this weekend.
But you may as well. Like, we can't, like, when no one's going out.
Yeah, no.
Well,
and the shmoney.
And I'm assuming you
just
can
the shmoney.
Can you pick Saturdays?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm like, I'm deciding if I want to work.
And you can do it every week. You can pick them.
Yeah.
See, that's so good.
Because I'm
rostered.
rostered.
We know we've got nothing on.
Yeah, because I'm rostered Monday to Friday. So, for example, today and tomorrow I'm doing 5 till 5. And then Wednesday, Thursday, I'm on a different tank. So I'm doing 7 till 5:30. And then Friday, I'm doing maintenance, which is only 7 till 3, which is good. So it's like, I'll finish early Friday. And then if I want to work on Saturday, it'll be 5 to 5 again. So I'm just deciding if I want to do that.
I feel like you just need to see how you go on Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. Like, whatever. But, like, through winter, like, at least don't work on Saturdays in summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like,
there's no point. And the only thing we have coming up anyway is Jesse's birthday.
Yeah.
And then it's Tyson's birthday. And that's literally probably the only things I got. So the only thing I would be doing would be hanging out with Tyson, which is still really nice.
That's
But it's
cute.
like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Because, like, money. The money is literally the only thing that's on my mind. Because it's good money.
It is great money.
So.
But you need it. You do use this.
I know. I'm going to make my decision by Wednesday. I reckon that's a good time.
But also, don't run yourself to the ground.
Well, that's also why I'm like, wow, because after last...
Because then you'll end up hating it.
Yeah.
You're going to end up hating it if you keep doing that.
And I'm going to be like, I'm going to be over it, and I don't want that to happen.
It's also another thing.
Yeah.
If you don't... If there's a week where you don't have to work a Saturday and you can just stay home, then just don't work the Saturday.
Well, I could do like the 2 Saturdays and then not work the next 2 Saturdays.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Or like Saturday, not Saturday, Saturday, not Saturday. And
just
keep doing that.
Do like a pattern.
That's kind of what Anton does because they don't have to work Fridays.
Yeah.
He kind of just like
alternates. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. Yeah. And that's about it with me. It's not exciting as I get now. Oh, I'm going off.
Or even if you do like 2 Saturdays a month.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So even if you like, you know you've got something on, you just do like the first Saturday and the last Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you just figure out what the pay is. If you work 2 Saturdays a month.
Well, my payslip comes tomorrow, so I'm going to see.
So exciting.
I know. I'm going to see.
Is that your second payslip at this place? Or first proper one?
Third. Because the first week I was there. Oh, well, this will be my second proper one because the first week I was there, I only did 38 hours. And I didn't work. Yeah, and the second one I just did more hours, which was still good. But then, so this week, the week just gone, it's going to be even more. And then, so if I do this week, so payslip next week,
that'll be what you...
It'll be a good payslip, I'm not going to lie. So
I'm excited for you.
I don't know what to do. Because I'm like, mental health, money.
Every rich man's problem.
It really is. Fucking, so yeah. But apart from that, that's about it, really.
Oh, I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
So do we want to tell the...
Oh, yeah. So
listener's story?
Listener's story, we didn't get many.
Because of COVID.
Because of COVID. We legit got one, and that was Anton. And he wrote Rick Loretto's birthday. And he didn't elaborate, but unlucky for him.
You know exactly what happened.
Of course you do. Tell us. So, I mean, it's not like too wild, but it's just like...
Stupid.
It's just stupid and like, I honestly, personally, the whole 7 years I've known him, I've never seen him so drunk in my entire life. So it all started when
It all started
when Philip came home. So Philip came home and he was like, your boyfriend's like a fucking idiot. And I was like, oh.
And Philip was pretty pissed.
Yeah, I was like, what did he do?
Like mad?
No, like drunk.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it was 11:30, so you can imagine.
It was still kind of early.
Early birds, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what did he do? And he's like, oh, he runs out of Benny's and then like jumps like a salmon and hits his head on one of the signs.
You know how they did that thing in the water?
Yeah,
he did
silly salmon. Yeah,
he did like one of them and hit his head on the sign. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he was just on one, I think.
And then I was like, is he okay? He's like, yeah, he's fine. And I was like, all right then. And then like I think I get home, so I think it's like 11:30. So it's like just past like 11:30. Get home, have a shower, get a Snapchat from Anton, and it could not understand a word except for kick and arbor. So I'd assumed that he got kicked out of arbor. And then I was like, oh my God. I was like, go. And then he's like, oh, gonna fight the security guard. I was like, either go home.
The security guards like, are fuckwits at arbor though.
Yeah.
Rude. Absolute rude.
So
First-hand
rude.
experience with those fuckwits.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, go
Still
home
holding
or
a
go to
grudge.
like a different pub, bar or whatever. Like, there's no point. It's COVID. Then why do you want to go back in there?
Yeah,
Like, just go
there's
somewhere
no
else.
point. Yeah.
Anyway, so then I wake up to these Snapchats of him in the morning. He is like at the kebab shop at the back of Hugo's and the Federal or whatever, and he's like sitting on the edge, could not understand a word. All you could get out is meat box out of that whole sentence. He like double taps the camera and his whole meat box is dropped all over the floor. Did you guys not see this? 'Cause
No,
okay.
I didn't see that one.
So his whole meat box is dropped on the floor, and it's like, you know, a milk crate, and all the holes in it.
Yeah.
The meat box is dropped half on that and half on the floor. He has grabbed it, started eating
I was
it,
going to say, don't tell me you fucking hate it.
Yeah.
starts eating it.
And it's a crate in Frio. It ain't like it's Fremantle. Who knows
Yeah,
where
it's
crate
not really
has
that
been?
crazy, but like I just couldn't understand a word this man was trying to say to me.
How do you get home?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He ordered Macca's, didn't even get it from his Uber
That's
Eats.
sad.
And then he woke up at like 11:30 and he had a soccer game in East Vic
was so
Park, so I
hungover,
drive him there. He was so hungover.
Did he play?
Yeah, he played. He was yakking before the game. He told me to go get him like chips, like hot chips. So I drove to Red Rooster, like on Canning Highway, to go get him hot chips. Came back. He's like, oh, I don't want them. I just yacked everywhere.
Shit.
Yeah, he was not well in the whole soccer game. He's like running with his hands on top of his head.
I don't know how they do it.
Trying to hold
Hey,
his
when
head on.
like working out when you're hungover.
I could
Yeah,
not think
I
of
felt for
anything
him.
worse than going
People
to a
choose
game
to
the
do it,
next
you know
day.
that.
I know.
like, we'll just sweat it out.
No, you
I
won't.
sweat it out in my
You definitely will not.
I was watching him and I was like, I actually would have quit the team.
Yeah, I would have given him
Well,
my
the
jersey.
Snapchat
I'm
that
like,
you
here
sent,
you
I
go.
thought
It's not
he
worth
wasn't
it.
going to play.
He didn't want to, but his coach, like, they made him play the full 90 minutes as well. It wasn't just like one half.
I would have faked an injury, being like, you know how some
Same.
players do that?
Same.
Like, coach, put it at me.
Doesn't
Wait,
he
I don't know
have
what
a
they.
sore ankle
He
or
does
something?
have an injury, but the thing is, his coach would still play him. Anyway. But anyway.
All right, it's a soccer game. It's not the end of the world. Fuck.
But yeah, it wasn't that
fuck
crazy, but I just wish he kept the videos because I wish
that
I could
would
have
have
shown
been
them.
that
They
would have
were
been funny.
That reminds me of me and Shakira. With our
Which
kebabs.
time?
With our kebabs and
Was Rick and Anton there that
Rick
time?
and Anton looking after us. Remember?
Oh, I
And they
think I
walked us
went
out.
home.
You went.
Yeah.
home. They walked us out to Fremantle Hospital, and then those boys, we started a fight.
Yeah, and then Anton messages me going, your friends are going to fucking get me bashed.
That would happen.
Oh,
Fuck, that would have been
shit.
funny if that went through.
Oh god.
God, Emma, you're funny. But yeah, look, that was the only story that we got.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame you. Literally nothing happened on the
Nothing
weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weekends.
I mean, Tyson got food poisoning. That's pretty
Tyson
funny.
got food poisoning. He was so fucking funny though. Like he wasn't. So he was in a state, and then I was driving my car, and then he didn't have his car. So we pull up to mine. He was like, and then we get into my driver. He's like, "So where's your car?" And I'm like, "You're in the car that we're in now, that we're driving." And then we're inside, and then he wanted to go get food, and he was like. And then he was trying to find his keys, but he didn't bring his car, so he didn't have his keys. And he was like, do you know where my keys are? Like, I'm trying to find my keys. I was like, why do you need your keys for? And he was like, so I can move the car so you can drive your car. And I was like, your car's not here. Like, your car is not here at all. Then he was like, oh, fuck. And then I take him to HJ's to get a burger. And then he wanted an iced coffee from Macca's because HJ's don't do iced
Him and
coffee.
his iced coffees, man.
I got him hooked because it's vanilla ice latte with almond milk. So good.
After drinking too.
Yeah, it was weird. And then we went, and then so from HJ's they do this spicy sauce, which is fucking yum, I have to admit. But then Macca's doesn't do this spicy sauce, so we get to Macca's, and then I got him 2 spicy sauces from HJ's, and then he ended up losing both of them in the car. I don't know how. I dropped
Are they
his
there?
chips
Have you
all in
found
my
them?
car, and I wait for it.
Naughty.
And then we're in the drive-through, and he's like, "Where's my sauce? Where's my sauce?" And then that video I sent you guys, where he's like, "Excuse me."
Where were you at this point?
At Macca's drive-through, and then he was like, "Excuse me," and then he asked for spicy sauce, and I'm sitting there like laughing, and she was like, "We don't do spicy sauce here," and he was like, "I thought we were at HJ's."
Oh, shit. He would have been so confused.
Mate, and then we get back to mine, and then I lift up one of the cups in the cup holder, and one of the spicy sauces is there open, and I was like, "Tyson," and then he looks and he was like, "God," and then I find the other one in the actual bag of HJ's, and I'm
so it
just
was there
like,
the whole time.
"Oh my God."
Oh
It was
my
literally there the
God.
whole time. So that was actually quite funny. So that was funny.
God, he's so funny. You two are literally the same.
I like being like sober and then seeing someone drunk and taking care of them because I'm like, wow. You get to enjoy the whole show. It's so fucking funny.
It really is a performance.
Yeah, so that was great. That was good times.
God. Funny.
Oh, all right. We'll get into it, shall we?
Yeah, so we thought we'd do some conspiracy theories, and we thought we knew some, but we didn't.
I feel like we do, but we don't
know them, but we don't know them.
Yeah.
Like, we know...
Yeah, we don't know them to the deep extent of things.
Like, I know there's conspiracy theories about things. I just don't know how to go into them.
Like, I don't know the facts.
Yeah, like, for example, easy one, Princess
Diana. Well, they're not really facts.
Royal family killed her 100%. Fucking balls, like, killed her.
I can't give you evidence, but I know what I've watched, and...
Yes, we have seen things, and I agree.
Hasn't it got to do with the car and the tyres?
Yeah, she had, like, a car crash, but
then
the
ambulance took the fucking longest route to get her back to the hospital.
Look up
Princess Diana. That's not one that we're talking about.
No,
but
that's just another one.
That's an example of like a real easy one that has been going around for a long time.
And we don't know enough about it.
Yeah, someone sent that in. Like, heaps of people sent things in, but then like some people would say, "Oh my god, don't get me started," and it's like, no, like I want to get you started. Tell me what you're talking about.
Tell me in depth, like
literally send me a voice message of what you're talking about.
Literally.
Another one we were going to do is MK Ultra, but we realised it's not really a conspiracy theory because
it's been proven
it has
that it was true.
Yeah.
They
put out the documents, eh?
Yeah, CIA came out and was like, "Sorry, sis, that was us."
Sorry, sis.
But yeah, so the first one that we got in, which we thought like we do have like a little bit of knowledge about, so we thought we'd do it, is 9/11. And someone that wrote this in said it was an inside job.
For sure.
I mean,
I agree.
I don't know what to believe.
Neither. I don't know what to believe.
I don't believe that it wasn't just the plane that destroyed those two buildings. Like, obviously the plane crashed.
Yeah, well, Twin Towers.
I was talking about the Twin Towers.
Yeah, Twin Towers, 9/11. Because like obviously the plane, you can see the plane obviously crashed into it, but like there's like so many videos, and you can see like on certain levels there's like what looks like explosives coming out of the floors, and then apparently
like
it's
below
like an
where the plane.
And apparently it's like an inside job, and there's just like so much more to it. So we got like a few dot points down that we can read out. And if anyone has anything else to say, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think something dodgy happened.
Yeah.
Same.
So September 2001, 4 passenger planes were hijacked by radical Islamic terrorists. Almost 3,000 people were killed as the aircrafts were flown into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon at Pennsylvania Field.
I did not know that it was 3 different separate places.
I didn't realize
I knew it was
3.
the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, but I didn't know about Pennsylvania Field.
Neither did I. So these are the 5 most compelling 9/11 theories. Number 1, the Twin Towers were brought down by explosives, which I think is what
we were just talking about.
Because they collapsed so perfectly.
They dropped.
So like when you go to like when people want to destroy like a big building and like
it's a controlled explosion.
Like a demolition. Is that what you said?
Demolition
company or whatever will just like blow the building up and it'll just drop.
Yeah.
So that's what I think, exactly what you were saying, eh?
Because when you think of it, when a plane crashes, you'd think the whole building would just go boom. Like,
but it doesn't.
Boom, it doesn't. It drops down. It's like, how's that possible? Because the plane's hitting up here. It ain't hitting down here.
I don't know science.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. If the plane came down lower, I feel like, okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
But it went the top.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
If it came down here, like, okay, it's taken the bottom of it out. So, like,
yeah.
But it didn't. It came up and then the explosives through the centre just looked not right.
That's crazy. Wow, you guys are right. Okay. And then there were also witness testimonies citing reports of explosive being heard before the towers collapsed, debris visible shooting out from lower levels. And I think I've seen videos before and it looks like planes have been edited into the video.
Yeah.
And you don't see it come out the
other side. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And where did the planes go?
Yeah.
So so my question is, did the planes hit the building and stay in the building? Or did they fly straight through the building?
They're passenger planes. They're massive. They're not just little planes.
Man. Like,
so it makes no sense.
If they came out the other end, the people
you don't get a little plane.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, even small planes.
Well, when you watch like movies and stuff, I don't even know what I was trying to say. But like, when like if a plane, so say if it did hit the building, my question is, did the plane sit in the building? Or did it go straight out? Because if so, I reckon those passengers could have survived.
I feel like
and they could have just landed the plane.
I feel like if it's a big enough plane, it should have just come out the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So where is the plane?
The plane would be longer than the fucking towers.
Oh my god.
There's so many questions.
Someone write in telling us where the fuck the plane is.
I'm sure it is probably on Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a missile hit the Pentagon, not American Airlines Flight 77. Early videos and photos of the scene do not show much evidence of plane wreckage. They also argue that the damage done to the building was too minor to have been made by a plane, and question why the plane pilot by an amateur was even allowed to crash into the headquarters. Wouldn't the Pentagon have little guns that come out of the roof and shit to shoot it down?
They didn't even try. They didn't even bother.
Which goes into the next one.
What department did it hit? Because
the whole of the Pentagon didn't get fucked the whole building
didn't
up?
it just hit one side? Pentagon's got 5 sides. It wouldn't have been able to...
But this is what I mean. How did a plane not just fuck up the whole thing? It's a plane.
It's a fucking huge plane.
And it wasn't just on a runway.
Wasn't it actually 2?
There's...
I don't know. Let's go get a plane and fly it into a building.
I think we're going to have to test this out. Who's got a plane? Qantas, what are
you
you doing?
see us with toy planes?
We're like trying to like reenact it.
Okay.
Fucking throw a plane.
Alright, number 3. I can't count. 3. United Airlines Flight 93 was shot down. According to official reports, the passengers on board Flight 93 attempted to take back the planes from the hijackers, and the subsequent struggle caused the aircraft to crash into an open field in Pennsylvania. As with the Pentagon attack, theorists state that little plane wreckage was actually discovered in the field, and the crash site itself was too small for an airline that size, arguing instead of that plane was shot down by military, and so it disintegrated over a large area.
So they're saying that they were saying that the aircraft crashed into an open field because the people were trying to take back the plane, so it wasn't controlled.
Oh, okay.
But the wreckage doesn't prove that. So they're saying that it was shot down before it even landed, so that half the plane is disintegrated over like a bigger airspace, and then it's crashed into the field.
It's just so annoying that you're never going to get answers.
Didn't it all have to do with like fucking America being in debt or something like that, and they would have gotten insurance from this?
Well, the next part says that
a country can get insurance?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know how the world works, but
how does that work?
I don't know.
So do our taxes pay for the insurance company to give America? Like, how do you have country insurance?
Like building insurance. I don't know.
So you have like health insurance.
I swear there's something like this along the lines.
I wouldn't be shocked, but who knew?
Yeah, I know.
Like, my country got blew up. Can I have some insurance, please? You can just call up Allianz Insurance. Oh, how can I help you today? Oh, sorry.
I see. Do you do world insurance?
Allianz Insurance, how can I help you?
I told you we're not educated enough for this shit, so just go along with it, okay? Go along with it.
WA is just being bombed by China, and can I have me insurance? Oh, sorry, you don't have any excess on that. We can't give that to you.
You got no excess.
Oh, you got to wait 12 months. Like, there's a call out fee.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Okay. Alright, now go number 5.
Well, this part, you know how you just said it hasn't...
number 4.
You know how you just said hasn't it got something to do with...
money.
Well, this part says it's got something to do with an invasion.
Something.
An invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan to secure oil interests.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah, this is to do with like...
Literally pretty much what Mon said. The United States government knew about the attacks and stood the military down because they wanted to start a war. Pretty much.
Yes.
But it made no sense because apparently the Americans Air Force is like insane, so they should have been able to intercept the planes, but they didn't.
Should have.
It would have been one of those, oh, sorry, we're looking the wrong way at this time, or fucking something, some bullshit they always come up with. Fuck you.
Yeah.
There was a glitch in the system. Sorry, the Wi-Fi was a bit slow.
Yeah. Fucking didn't have broadband at the time.
Broadband? You mean NBN? What even is broadband? Isn't that really old?
Isn't broadband a company?
Isn't Dodo?
Oh, Dodo! I don't know.
Anyway, alright, yeah, go.
Number 5.
Inside traders knew about the attack. In the days preceding the attacks, an extraordinary amount of investments that pay off only when a stock drops in price were placed on the stocks of the 2 airlines, which were the 2 airlines that were hijacked.
Okay, I think this is the bit that I was trying to think of.
Yeah, so
this is what came in mind.
They invested in it because they knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get all the money.
That's what I was thinking of.
Smart.
Yes.
That's crazy. And it's like,
And 3,000 people lives.
Isn't that
That's
like some people didn't
that's
go to work
devil
that day?
work, man.
Yes.
Some people didn't go to work.
Yeah, well, you know Jeff Wittick's mum. You know Jeff Wittick.
Yeah.
His mum was in 9/11.
Really?
kidding.
I didn't know that.
Watch his documentary series actually fucking good.
No, gonna watch it.
Yeah,
this weekend.
it's really good.
But that makes me so sad. So like, however this was planned, either if it was a terrorist attack or if the government kind of knew about it but didn't say anything, they literally have just let innocent people die.
Yeah.
And like these people go through trauma their entire fucking lives.
Yeah.
Like that is just so sad to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people but then you watch documentaries about it and some people are like, oh, I didn't go to work that day because I spilled coffee on my shirt, or I stopped to tie my shoelace and I was like a couple of minutes more
I've
late.
seen some of those
and
stories.
then like they didn't die and they were like, oh, like why?
You know, there's also
Yeah.
a lady,
Like why did that happen to me? But then it's like, fuck.
You know, there's also a lady that like lied about being in 9/11.
No. Wait, I think I knew this.
Yeah.
Isn't there a document? It's on True Crime.
There's
TCO.
something about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on True Crime.
Like she
Research
full lied
podcast.
about it, and like people believed her for ages.
And then like she
She's
kept
part
going.
of groups.
Yeah, like 9/11 support groups, and then like
Yeah.
her stories weren't
Pretty sure
marrying
she
up.
said her husband died or something
Yeah.
in it. Oh, fucking idiot.
What the fuck?
And then her stories weren't marrying up to other people that were on the same floor as her, and she's like that, and some people like that never happened.
Oh no, he didn't work there.
Yeah.
I don't know who was it, if it was she was in 9/11 or her husband died in 9/11.
Why do I feel like I feel like I've heard this?
Because it was on a podcast, True Crime Obsessed.
I feel like it was her husband that was in 9/11,
And she said that this person saved him. And
That's right.
Yeah.
He saved a little. I don't fuck knows, guys.
yeah,
but no, that does
this
sound
lady's
familiar.
fucked.
Anyway, that's fucked.
That is disgusting to make up a lie. Like there's people with actually.
Have you seen the
serious
movie
trauma.
made about 9/11?
The one with the firefighters. I can't.
I cannot. I watched it when I was like
Well, I can't
young,
even- I can't
and it's
even listen to
traumatized
the
me ever
song.
since.
There's a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have heard it.
Sorry, guys.
Is that the one I'm thinking
Never
of when
heard
it's
the
like
song.
DJ Heaven and it's like 9/11?
Oh.
I really, really miss you.
Oh,
Mommy says you're
stop.
safe now in a beautiful place called heaven. It's like, I'm thinking about
It's so
young
fucked. It gives me
years.
goosebumps.
Oh, is that 9/11?
Yeah.
Such a good song.
I had your favorite dinner tonight. It was only you.
Have you heard the remix
Yes.
of the little girl's voice?
Yeah.
And we're young and wild and free. I was like, and I ate it all up, even though I don't like carrots. Oh,
No,
fuck,
I
it's gonna
forgot
make me
about
cry. Fuck, literally, we used to listen to it all the time.
Oh shit, it's my uncle's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday.
What's that from again?
Happy birthday,
Lisa.
Lisa.
The Simpsons.
Oh, that's right.
Lisa, it's your birthday.
Fuck, that was a tune.
Okay. Anyway.
All right, back.
Next
But anyway,
theory
sorry.
is the Denver airport.
No.
We had someone write this in and we've actually had to do a lot of research on it because
And even then, it's going to kind of be a bit hard to explain.
super confused.
I'm intrigued myself with this one.
Would you like to read or?
No, you go, because
Okay.
I actually don't know this one.
Okay, Denver Airport, built as a replacement for the Stapleton Airport near Denver in 1995. DIA has always had its share of evil conspiracy theory. Oh, DIA stands for
Denver Airport. Because
Denver
it's Denver
Airport.
International
I
Airport.
was thinking it was like a government.
Oh, yeah, I was
agency.
thinking is it like the CIA or
So
something?
was I. The whole day when I was researching this, and I was like, "Who the fuck is the DIA?
DIA.
Like, why are they talking so much?" Anyway,
Makes more sense. Okay.
I'm just gonna say Denver Airport because
Yeah.
Denver Airport has always had its share of evil conspiracy theories about it. From the beginning, Coloradans
Yeah,
have
'cause
theorized.
It's in Colorado.
It's in Colorado.
Oh, the Colorado.
Have theorized about the airport's secret tunnels, clues to Nazi secret societies, and horrifying indicators of the doom hidden in the public artwork around the Denver hub. It doesn't help that even the Denver airport's officials are perfectly willing to fuel these ideas about Illuminati bunkers and link to aliens in its own advertising campaigns.
Like, they literally just, like, use it,
to get people to go there
Yeah.
and spend money. Because I was reading this article.
It's huge. Like, the airport is massive.
I was reading this article and they were like, they got so sick and tired for years of like having to explain themselves or like fight, say, no, it's not this evil place or whatever. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Someone hired a PR lady and she was like, let's run with it. And so they have full tours now around the airport. You can go visit all the like the sites that they say that are the conspiracy. So it like a giant blue horse sculpture, and some like Illuminati headquarters, some tunnels underground, artworks that have clues to the end of the world. and just like weird, like there was gargoyles as well that's in the airport.
Yeah,
I saw
and they placed
pictures
them
of
in like real perfect places.
like
and stuff.
really weird things. So like now there's full tours and you can go there, and
They were probably just running out of lies to say.
Yeah.
And then so like, fuck it, let's just say it's true.
And
then
they-
people are going to want
yeah.
to come even though it is true. But everyone's going to think, it's just a conspiracy theory. So
yeah,
it's
well, like we
reason
said,
why-
reverse psychology.
reverse psychology.
The
Yeah.
reason why it first got started to get questioned was because it took way longer than it should have. It's way bigger, and it also cost way more money than
Yeah,
what it should have. So that's when they say like
What's
that it had
there?
to do with the Illuminati and like they paid for it
Yeah.
to use it as their headquarters. That's why because there are apparently underground buildings that didn't get done properly, so they've just pushed them underground and they build on top.
that's
Uh-huh.
crazy. And what did it say here? One of the most persistent theories is that the airport was built by the New World Order with the ties to Nazism. The theory even goes so far as to say the airport's runways are built to resemble a swastika.
Yeah,
From
but
above.
apparently you really have to look for it.
I feel like this is
Yeah, I
like
was gonna
some
say, let's
English
have a gaze.
teacher like trying to force,
Like some hidden eye kind of shit.
yeah.
because see, like it's there, but like you really have to look.
Oh Jesus!
Like it is there.
Wait,
Oh.
it and let's show them.
Bro.
And that's someone having drawn on the screen. You see?
You can kind of...
Yeah.
And then take... Yeah.
There. Anyway, someone's really had to look for that.
Yeah, which it says that on their website. Like you,
Really have to have
Yeah,
like
you
a
have to
blind
be
eye.
looking
But
for
if
it.
it was real, you'd want to kind of hide it, eh? Because no one.
yeah, it's
But-
pretty crazy. The
yeah.
gargoyles is fucking scary.
Yeah. So another thing is like
my
there's
God.
a giant blue horse sculpture known as the Blucifer. Is a 32-foot
Blucifer.
fiberglass sculpture of a horse. It has fueled conspiracy theories for years. For one, people point to the statue's
glowing red
sorry,
eyes.
I'm just going to start that all over again. For one, people point to the statue's glowing red eyes as nod to the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Which I don't know who they are.
Well, if you watched
Charmed.
Charmed, anyone, if you've seen that episode, the Four Horsemen, what is it? It's greed, hunger,
Oh, yes.
war,
Okay.
and
Okay,
there's
I get it.
there's a green one. War, hunger, famine,
Yeah.
war, famine.
You said hunger and famine, same thing.
Yeah, no, I took out hunger and replaced it with famine because I think that's the word. War, famine, greed, and there's another one which is green.
Oh, conquest, war, famine, and death.
Right,
Wow.
gotcha.
Thanks.
Good episode of Charmed, recommend.
Oh, would recommend watching Charmed. Yeah.
Oh, sick one. So yeah, that's what they think, and
But the artist said that it
'Cause when
had
they-
to do with like the wild spirit of the American West, but he died 2 years before the statue was even complete because a piece of the statue fell on him and severed an artery in his leg.
oh dang,
So he said about the red eyes before it was finished.
Oh my god. The Four Horsemen. We're in a plague right now.
Oh yeah, true.
War, that's constant because what they
well,
do.
war's
each
coming in
horseman-
12 months.
Apparently.
Each horseman goes out and does their conquest, and if I'm just going off by charm, they write down
'Cause that's-
their-
everything's factual in Charmed.
factual, obviously.
Yeah, but they would have
And
to go
then they
off the right
finish
story.
it, and then
Yeah.
when everything is complete, the world ends.
Well, they're not far off it.
Yeah.
Little side note, apparently Nostradamus, that psychic guy,
I mean, we're almost there.
back in medieval times, predicted the plague, like COVID, and then war, and then after war will be peace. And apparently we're going to have a terror attack in 12 months.
Where is that?
I don't know. It just said
Why
that this
war,
spy...
man? Like, why do we have war?
I don't get it.
It's so fucking stupid. I'm gonna get angry.
Yeah, so I'm training to be a ninja.
I'm just going to face that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it right now.
See how bad it gets. We'll see where I end up.
Maybe I'll end up under these bunkers.
Yeah, we're going to fly to Denver and we're going to go... Sorry,
I'm
it
gonna
also
take pictures of
contains...
Bermuda Triangle and fucking disappear and never come back. I'm doing it.
Oh, that's a
doing
good
it.
conspiracy theory.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Bermuda
Bermuda
Triangle was fucking
Triangle.
crazy.
Alright,
Okay.
so the next... I might just read through instead of reading about them.
Yeah.
It contains Illuminati Headquarters. This is at the Denver airport. The underground tunnels have bunkers where they like kind of put all the rich and wealthy and the smart
Oh,
people
cool.
there to
Yeah.
like, for if there wasn't like an apocalypse or whatever, they put them there and there's like a little board of them and they
It's so
decide what to do with
And
the
these
world.
are the ones that they say are built by lizard people.
Lizard people.
Have you seen videos of lizard
Or
people? Like
aliens.
some of the celebrities are lizard people.
Yeah.
And like
Is
their
this
eyes
like,
change to like reptile eyes and they go back to normal.
Yeah, it's weird. They're like
Justin
flick over
Bieber's
and
one
then
of
they
them.
flick back. Have you not
Miley
seen
Cyrus is one of them.
Oh.
it? It's actually kind of
Apparently.
scary to see.
Oh, is it
It
like Umbrella Academy?
No, like their eyes.
Have you guys
literally
seen
just,
Umbrella
I
Academy?
love Umbrella Academy.
Their eyes just flick over. It's like they like go in for a trance and then they come back.
Back.
Oh, I love that. Maybe I do that. Also, the artwork provides clues about the end of the world.
Which okay, and apparently this guy, the artist Leo, said that his murals are about world peace and a healthy environment.
Oh.
But apparently the murals are so like they're scary to look at, even though they're meant to have hopeful messages in them.
Maybe
No,
you're
I've
supposed
seen-
to, maybe you're supposed to look past that. You know how like art's like
Yeah, but that's
whatever.
also weird that he says it's about peace and healthy environment, and
yeah.
it's in a place like this with all this scary stuff going on.
That's
yeah, that's true.
So that's weird.
Why is
Whack.
the world
And then
like
that's when
this?
it mentions the gargoyles, and they like it's meant to ward off evil spirits.
Why have this in an airport?
Yeah.
It's a fucking airport. You just need your baggage and you get the fuck out. I don't need no art.
I need to go back to smoking
I-
weed. My mind is at peace, bro. It actually hurts. I was like, why are we here?
That is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a fucking airport. Have some McDonald's. Let's
Yeah, have a Happy Meal. I'm gonna throw a fucking Happy Meal at you all. Honestly.
Like,
that's
give
all
me
we
some of
need.
those comfy things you put around your neck, a bookshop, and I'm good. I just need to get there and get out.
Yeah.
I don't need no artwork.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Unless you're in Singapore, I would like to shop, so keep
I
all the
want to go to
shops
that
there.
airport
Singapore would be sick.
Before COVID, I literally wanted to book a ticket, I kid you not,
just
to go to the Singapore
Why? What's
airport.
in the airport?
It's insane.
The
Apparently,
shopping centres, the shopping.
it's like a
And
mall.
it's so fucking cheap. And technically, you know, when you go on a holiday, you have a holiday bank account. That money technically doesn't even exist. So because you know you're already going to spend it. So when you go shopping, it's like you never even paid for it. Because that money,
That kind of makes sense.
money was nothing to you.
I want to go to Singapore.
Honestly, it was a good time. I bought so many bags.
Of course you did.
Mm.
I'm
Okay.
happy for you.
Then number 3, the pyramids.
Oh,
Which
here
is
we go.
Kind of fun
It is fun.
because we're just never, ever.
We're never gonna know about
Gonna
anything
find out about
really, and
this.
it's fucking annoying. This one.
That the aliens helped build or built the pyramids.
But they call them ancient aliens.
Ancient aliens.
Yeah,
I wonder what the diff is.
they've been around for a long time.
What are the pyramids meant to represent?
It was like the point of the sun, isn't it? Google.
No, it does say. It says here. Well, they were built as tombs for the pharaohs, and they're meant to honor the gods.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Aliens.
And the main the largest period is the Great Pyramid is the one that all of this stuff kind of stems around.
The Pyramid of Giza, I think is
No,
called.
they're all called the Pyramid of Giza.
Are they?
I find like ancient Egypt like so fascinating. for
It's
some
so do
reason.
I.
So fucking fascinating.
But yeah, so they were built a long
Like
time
if I could go
Right.
back in time to anywhere, like I just want to see. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yes.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah,
but
you
like
wanna
I just
see.
want to like witness what the hell they got up to and stuff because it's fucking next level.
Yeah.
I would love to just time travel and just watch people.
If I was
Yeah,
going
like
to
how the
travel
world
back
was.
in time, it would be to this time.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like...
It'd be
Isn't
so
it weird how
interesting.
there was like another time? Like,
Yes.
you know,
Before COVID.
like cowboy time, Egypt time,
Cowboy time, medieval,
medieval,
Victorian
like,
age.
There was like some
my God.
fucking lifetimes though,
Yeah.
like some lifetimes.
And there's like pirates and
now there's
shit.
us just fucking here.
Like we are actually the most boringest part of history.
we're so boring.
Like we actually should just
Like
be erased from history.
we have
books.
nothing to contribute to the world at all.
No.
Like
we've
at
done
least they
fucking
all
nothing.
fought for something or they were working towards something. What are we doing?
We
What are we
destroyed rainforests and orangutans.
We're destroying the world. We're the Earth's cancer, man.
We are like
We
what?
destroyed rainforests
Sorry,
and
I mean a bit
orangutans.
like, but like, come on, you got to admit, like, what are we
Literally,
actually
though.
here for?
We're fucking pointless.
We are. We're walking around going to fucking work every single day, doing whatever on freaking weekends. Like, we're not doing anything.
I wonder if
we're
the
just
past
here.
I
We
wonder
are
if
literally just here.
The past things thought the same thing though.
No, but they
all like.
But
Yeah,
like,
but, like-
when you're in war, like, okay. I don't
But
wanna
maybe
go to
they
war,
didn't
but-
actually even know why they were doing the things that
Maybe
they
they were
doing.
just
Do you know
living
what I
as
mean?
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Amelia Earhart.
Because really, they
it's gonna
don't.
hurt our brains so much.
Like, you had cool people. Like, there's nothing to discover. Like,
Amelia
I feel
Earhart
like.
disappeared.
I still think there's a lot to discover. We're
But
just
if
fucking
we do,
stupid.
the government just kill us off.
I was gonna say, people do know, but like we're never gonna know the truth.
The government
ever.
control everything. Back in that, like, Da Vinci, where he painted and discovered flight, you had Einstein, Amelia Earhart.
We have no one.
There's
We've got
stuff
Elon
still
Musk.
being discovered though, but it's just like it doesn't seem as a big deal to us anymore because we have everything.
So
Yeah.
I guess.
Like
so.
Elon Musk just made that Neuralink. That's a massive.
Oh, did he
thing.
actually make it?
Well, it's being made.
Is that thing
And that's
where he's putting it
huge.
in
That
the
is
fucking head?
huge.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was. I thought
Is that
it was
chip
like
he's made?
I thought it was a theory.
Yeah,
It can
have you
help.
seen the monkey? Okay, there's a video on YouTube
No,
where
I
they
haven't-
do it with the
I haven't
monkey.
looked into it, but
So-
still, that's a big thing.
No,
That's
it's
being done.
fucking huge, man. There's a
That's
video, because Tyson showed me it, and then we're talking about it at work actually as well. And then he did it with, like, so they tried it on a monkey first, and they did it before the monkey, and it's like he's playing this game where he has to, like, it's kind of like that game where it's like this, and a ball's on.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
do. And then they do it before the monkey has it in his brain, and then they do it after the monkey has it in his brain, and the monkey thinks he's controlling it, but he's actually doing it with his mind. Like, the joystick is not even fucking on, but the monkey's moving
So
it,
they've
but he's doing it
connected
in
the
his mind.
Neuralink to
So
the
he's
thing.
so he's thinking about where the ball's going to go and where it's going to hit, and like he's moving it with his fucking
Oh
mind.
my
I'm
Monkey.
pretty sure the first stage of it will be
Because it's for
to
people.
help those old people.
Yeah, no, it's for people who are paralyzed or some shit. Or
Is it
they-
paralyzed or is it dementia?
I think it's both.
Oh my god.
I think it's
Anyway,
for
that's
anyone
what
with that
it'll
kind
be
of
the first
disability.
time.
See,
and then
that's
eventually
cool.
you'll be able to use Google in your brain.
See, Elon Musk
Fucking
is an alien.
oath.
Yes.
Because there's so many times.
He ain't right, man.
I believe so.
Like, he's cool as fuck, but
No, he's making moves out here. He's fucking. See, he
he's
will make
making his own fucking
history.
space
But that's
station.
what I mean.
All of
People are
us
still
will-
making history. Like people that were around when Einstein were around, they will probably felt like they were irrelevant too.
Probably.
Yeah, that's true.
So we feel like we're doing nothing, but like other people are, so it's fine.
Yeah, like at least other people are contributing to the world, you know.
But I also just feel like the government control everything. They don't tell us
Oh, I can't get
That's
into the
another-
government.
shit. Anyway, sorry. Back to the pyramids.
Anyway,
The
yeah,
aliens
sorry, we
building.
got a bit sidetracked there.
So I'll read you. Should I read from the second one? Second paragraph.
Yeah.
The Great Pyramid was constructed of roughly 2.3 million stones, each weighing about 2.5 to 25 tons.
Wait, I wanted to Google what that was in kilograms because I don't know tons.
Okay, tons is like a lot.
Yeah.
So you know at work how I'm like I'm pushing out fucking crude oil. We have to fill up a whole
shit.
vat truck and it's 5 tons. So I am moving 5 tons of crude oil a day.
Okay, so 2.5.
Not even a day, in an hour.
This is fucked. This is
It's
doesn't
fucking
make sense.
heavy shit. That's not
2.5
heavy as
tons, which is the lowest amount of what a stone would weigh, is 2,267 kilograms. So then what's 25 tons? A fuckload.
Fuck load.
Wow.
It didn't change. Oh no, it did. 22,679.
Okay. So that's a lot. That's so heavy. And to me, no one... Okay, anyway, I'll just finish the paragraph. In order to finish these pyramids in 23 years, the workers would have to set a block every 2.5 minutes every day of the week. The Egyptians did not have wheels, pulleys, or work animals, so how did they do this? That baffles me because you know when you watch movies and stuff back like in ancient Egypt, you can see them building the pyramids and people all these slaves starved, deprived.
They would have even had any
water
energy
deprived.
to even move anything.
How they wouldn't even have energy to walk up that fucking hill, and they were getting whipped.
Unless they had like 100 people on one fucking queue.
I was just about to Google how many people would they need to move one
Even
block.
then, I'm sorry, you wouldn't.
I know.
You wouldn't. There's not.
And
that.
then, but then it's like they start at the bottom, right? How the fuck did they get all the way to the top?
So they.
That's what they're saying. There was a ramp.
There's a
but
ramp.
There's no evidence of a ramp anywhere.
This is insane.
And then they also said something about a water system.
Water
Fucking
system.
water system. Was there pipes back in ancient Egypt?
Okay, the next one says, additionally, the Great Pyramids are perfectly aligned with the magnetic north. It is unknown how the Egyptians could possibly have known this. Some theories it had to do with observing the cosmos. The perimeter of the pyramid divided by twice the height results in the number pi up to its 15th digit.
Which is insane.
This also demonstrates a suspicious knowledge of maths.
Yeah, because it says before that, it says...
But the people that created the abacus, the calculator, the old school calculator when you move the beads.
Yeah.
So they were kind of smart, and they were on what's that drug?
LSD.
No, the one that comes out of the poppy seed.
What?
The drug that comes from the poppy. Crack. What's crack made out of? Heroin.
Heroin.
Cocaine? No idea.
Hang on, I'll Google it. Where does crack?
I didn't know poppy seed had a drug. Where's poppy seeds at?
Yeah, it's in
Has
Asia.
anyone got poppy seeds?
It's in Asia, and it's made out of poppy seed. It's what started this whole drug. Opium. They were on opium.
Yes. I've heard
Yeah,
this.
they were on opium the whole time. So
Maybe that's where they got their energy from.
Maybe
to move 2.5 fucking ton stones.
well, they wouldn't give the slaves the opium.
Wow, opium poppy. I did not know
it's
that.
from a thing.
A flower.
some opium.
But yeah, it says like to do with the maths thing. So the Great Pyramid is the largest pyramid, and it's 481 feet tall. Each side of
crazy.
the pyramid was 756 feet, and the area of each side is 5.5 acres.
How?
The angles at the base of the pyramid are nearly perfect 90-degree angles, which is insane. And that's why like all of that suggests that the architects had a high understanding of mathematics.
I kind of get like that part would make sense to me just because I know they were kind of
But, like,
smart.
from how do they know that?
Like
Like, how do you know how to make a 90-degree angle just because? Using what? And that
Well,
massive
drawing.
5.5 acres
In the
that's
sand.
huge.
yeah,
Fucking
in a stick, and then like you know when you put
But
a
you
leaf on
can't-
the water and you magnetize it and it
See,
spins north.
I reckon there were aliens
Oh,
up there.
I agree in the aliens,
like,
but
giving them direction.
Yeah.
well, they did talk
Because
to their gods.
5.5 acres
Maybe the aliens were their
is
gods.
huge. 5.5
Maybe
acres
the
is
aliens thought because they were so high on opium that they could talk to them, and then like in history, everyone will just think they were high.
Honestly, every single civilization, is that the right word?
Civilization.
Has been on drugs and now we're not allowed.
Yeah, it's fucking rude.
Yeah, why
Funny
is
that.
that? Why is that?
That's another conspiracy theory.
That is another conspiracy. Yeah.
Also, the pyramids are also very well preserved in comparison to other pyramids around the world,
Which I
even
didn't know
though
there
they
were
are
even
centuries
other pyramids.
older. Some claim they have been unkept over the past 100 years. Through others believes it's a sign of unearthly preservation.
Yeah, so
The
people
three-
think they've been upkept, over the past 100
Oh,
of
sorry,
years,
did
though others believe it's a sign of unearthly preservation because like how do they
Interesting.
still look like that?
Very true.
They were built between 2550 BC and 2490 BC. Isn't that before Christ?
Yeah.
That's fucking ages ago.
Yes. Because if you think about it, we're 2020 AD. That's
After Christ?
after death, yeah.
After death.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
It's crazy.
Is that what it
So this is like basically
Is that
the
what
same.
BC and AD means this whole time? I did not
before
know that.
Christ and after Christ. Or after death.
After
Yeah.
death, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
not AC. It's
Wow, I
AD.
didn't know that. That's actually fucking brand new information for
So
me.
basically,
That's why when people were going
they were still, what, 500
years or so in front of us.
But back then.
But
That's
back the other way. So don't you think it's weird when Jesus died,
Yeah.
it went to zero?
Yeah, like he, like
So
it's
Like
like
time went
he
the
started
opposite
it
way
again.
to us.
Like technically, what we should be 2,000.
Or did it? Or did someone... That's also another conspiracy.
Who
Someone
decided-
wrote in and
okay.
said Jesus.
Why is Jesus so important? Like, who decided this?
Wait,
Same.
Like, who the... Like...
Or was it
Oh,
when he
fuck,
died?
here
Was
we
it
go.
when he...
Here's another one.
When...
I'm sorry, I'm going to piss off a lot of fucking Christians out there, but I don't believe in Jesus. So
Neither
I'm
do
like,
I.
how the fuck did... Like...
It's the biggest
But it's
con
like even
of all time.
even people who don't believe in Jesus believe that the Jesus period happened. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck. Oh my brain.
I just think it's the biggest con of all time, and some guy named Jesus was like, fuck it.
It's
Yeah.
a cult, and they just followed him.
do you know how many times the Bible's been changed?
Yeah, you can't fucking do that. That doesn't
It's
make
been
any
rewritten
sense.
like multiple times.
What?
Yeah.
It's like when girls try to tell a story, there's like 6 other million other conversations going on. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
You got all the
Some
bits and
girl.
pieces.
Like,
Right,
was
that
Moses
is
even
fucking
real,
true.
or is it just a figure of the imagination?
You know what?
This is what I mean.
I don't know.
But did
I
he spread the
don't
river?
know.
Like, did he actually spread the river so all the slaves could walk across?
I don't believe in religion. Sorry.
And isn't it weird how we all celebrate Christmas and Easter? But bro, that's got to do with Jesus. But none of us follow the fucking church.
That's true.
That's
That's so true.
every
No,
single
I don't
person.
believe in Jesus, but I believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
There's something, but I don't.
I believe in
know.
ghosts.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess you would say then that we believe in a God, not
Yeah.
God.
There's
I
also
don't
this
believe-
new thing called fundamental Christian, which means you don't believe in Jesus, but you like believe in like the teachings of him. So like,
'Cause,
don't
like, when you
rape,
think about
don't
it,
kill.
religion-
Yes, well then that would be me.
Any
Yeah.
kind of
'Cause obviously
religion,
I believe in that.
every
Yeah.
kind of religion is made up.
Yes.
It's made up.
Yeah. Well, it has to start somewhere.
I know, and it just freaks me out. I'm like, how are you still following this to a point where it's like consumed? I can't.
And did you know?
Like
you know
people
every
murder
single-
people over religions. Like it's insane to me. Sorry.
You know, every single religion has the same. There's one.
No, I know
the
it's
same
anymore.
thing of every
I don't
single
know this
religion.
one.
It's just like why are they?
My brain.
I don't
Anyway,
understand.
Please don't get offended by that
Yeah.
conversation.
Look, we even went to me and Monique and I went to Catholic high schools,
And
so
primary schools.
we know all about
I
it.
have sat in a church for fucking like, what are those things? Holy Communions or some
Yeah.
shit. And I'm listening to the songs they play and I'm just like,
It's all changed now.
is anyone else listening to this shit? Like, does no one else find what's wrong with these songs? Like, I am concerned. Like, this is
What
not
is it?
okay.
I mean,
I
in
really
church,
want to
but-
meet like a full like Christian Catholic bitch and just want her to fight me so I can just turn around and be like, shut up. I've
The
seen
way
like,
that they explain it though is pretty interesting.
Just go to any WOG family ever.
I've seen there's like a
even then,
Christian
they're
girl
not
on
even-
TikTok and she's
it's
like,
just some
God,
of them
like,
are.
it's fucking, she's like talking about God or something, and I was like, what the
But
fuck
do
is
they
wrong
follow
with
it
you?
completely?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
to the T.
Yes.
Shit.
There's
Anton-
there is a YouTube called Girl Defined. Cody Co makes fun of it. It's actually really funny, and they're full like. I'll have to show you because you guys will watch this and you're like, what the fuck? Like, how can anyone live like this? Like, first of all, one of the girls on there has a husband and he went to reform camp, you know, when he's
Oh my
gay.
God.
That's bad.
And like he
I can't
went away to
believe
camp
that's
Yes.
and he's like, okay, I'm straight, but you can fucking tell he's gay as fuck. Like he is gay.
That's so upsetting.
And it's just like you can
That's
see and
that's
it's
a different type of.
Yeah, that's
So
not-
Christians,
what is
I think,
it?
allow
What's
like
the difference?
so the reform camp, but they sent him to
not
because
the-
he's gay. That's a very very strict like old school kind of religion where like nowadays like
It's not like that.
it's not like that. So like for
'Cause
example,
in the
Anton's
Bible,
family
Jesus
wouldn't
says
be that
nothing
like that.
about. Jesus says nothing about being gay or straight
Yeah.
or anything. It's not even mentioned.
I just don't get how people follow it. You're following something that's made up.
Some people
It's not.
just
It's not true. It's not real.
But like some people like so for example Anton's nonna was trying to explain it to me at Easter and they were just like when you get sick or like when someone dies like it's they just need to have that belief where
Yeah.
they're going to a better place, you know, like
Or
it's,
you're
it
gonna see
settles them,
someone.
you know, like
I
you're
believe I'm going somewhere, but I don't believe I'm going to see God.
This is what I mean.
yeah.
We
What
believe in
I
a
do-
higher power. We don't believe in God.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like keeping that hope. So like if you do get sick, like you hold on to it, like you don't just let go and just completely die, you know, like you hold on to that hope, like yeah, God's got my back and like he
Yeah.
will do what's best for me. And see people keep that hope in their heart that they think
Because
they're
it just gets them through it.
like it keeps your mindset good, where we are just like no, like I'm good on my own, like I can get myself through this.
I'm
Or
gonna
like if
carve it and that's it.
yeah like if you were really sick, you're like no I can push through, I will do what I need to do. You won't look to God for help.
Yeah.
You will look for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't
Then
know.
What is meditation?
I don't know. I don't want to start another one.
Okay.
Well, we need Amy on because
We
she
do.
talks about religion in a different way, which is very nice.
Yeah.
So I like her outlook on it.
I believe that there's like a power in the world. Like everything happens for a reason and karma and all that kind of stuff. I don't believe it's freaking Jesus and God working their ways. Like no way in hell.
We just don't believe. We just don't believe in religion. What are we? What is that called?
Atheist? Yeah.
I would be.
I'm an
I'd be
atheist.
Yeah.
So that was, we really went on a big thingy. But
That was massive.
that was massive. I guess we had a Help a Girl Out, our new segment. Last week's was so good. I enjoyed last week.
I really want
Yeah.
to see the end result to that. 'Cause
Yeah.
What
that-
I'm seeing here on Thursday.
yeah, that
Cool.
Instagram pic was actually really cute. I'm like, yes.
So the next one we had someone write in last week, so we kind of just like kept it for this week. Someone said like help with gym motivation. And don't we all need it?
Yeah.
What'd you write, Mum?
So the main one I feel like is have a program that you can follow. So don't just go to the gym and aimlessly be like, all right, now what do I do that I'm here?
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna walk around, feel like you're not doing anything or not doing something properly, and just
Yeah.
leave.
For sure.
Because then you have something to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
And then also like record what you did the first week, and then you go to the next part, and then you record what you did the next week, and so you're upping your progress.
Mm-hmm.
And then also whatever you are doing, you got to make it realistic.
Yes.
So don't just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go squat my body weight today.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't squatted for like 6 months. It's not gonna
Lol, me on Saturday.
That's the same with eating.
Yeah, or like even putting I'm going to go to the gym every day this week.
Yeah,
like,
if you can't make it.
No one can do that.
Or if you don't feel like it, just move your body.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go to the gym. Go for a walk.
Get your steps in or something.
Do some stretching.
Do a lap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then set goals. So like lifting goals. My cousin's really good at this. She will be like, I'm going to butt thrust 100 kilos by this time next week or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is really good. I'm really bad at doing that. And then, you just don't want to set yourself up to fail. So you don't want to be like, set your expectations up all the way up here when you know that it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Or you're going to run yourself into the ground doing it, and then you're going to be like, well, that didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
And then you're going to lose all your motivation and just stop doing it.
Yeah.
And then also take photos.
Mm.
Personally, I don't use the scales.
I
Because
don't
usually
know-
when you lift weights, you gain more muscle,
Okay, I was
you
gonna
get
say,
heavier anyway.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you take photos, you'll be able to see progress.
The difference, yeah.
But that's what I would...
Yeah, I mean, I agree with all of them. And like I think Monique said, like if you don't feel up to it or like if you feel physically drained, don't go.
Yeah,
but
no.
if you just feel like you can't be bothered, go for a walk.
Because you don't want to hate
No,
The
it-
gym.
going
Yeah,
to the
because you
gym.
don't want it to be like, oh, I'm
or
going to the
working out,
gym.
even if you don't go to the gym.
Because like after a workout, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, legit.
You want to do it to feel good, not do it because you have to.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Well
Yeah,
done. Well
definitely.
done. Yes.
Another thing I like to do, like if you have an event, be like, I am gonna like smash
go.
it out before this event.
Yeah.
But then make sure you have something after that event, because then
Yeah, you got to.
you gotta, you might binge.
That's
yeah.
why setting the lifting goals are good because like so I could sit here and be like, okay, I want to do my 1 rep max for a squat in 6 weeks at this weight, and then when you get to that 6 weeks and you hit that weight, then you up it, and then you've got another goal to work towards. Like I want to be able to do pull-ups without a band, which is really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Well, for me anyway.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Never.
Which I need to work towards doing the first one first. So,
Yeah. With the band.
without a band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Lovely. I love that.
So the brain choker, I feel like I didn't want to do like some crazy fact because we just spoke about all those fucking brain chokers. I mean, conspiracies.
Mm.
So this one's a would you rather,
Yeah.
and I don't really know what I would prefer. Would you rather read minds or accurately predict the future? I want to say read minds because I don't really want to know what's coming.
But I also don't want to know what people are thinking. Cause
See, I'm
But
so
what if
opposite.
it's selective reading?
Yeah. Oh,
No, I want to know what people are thinking. I don't care. Like, I actually want to know if you talk a shit or if you hate me, what you think
Yeah.
about me. Or anyone.
Yeah, that's
like,
a
I
fair
would love
point,
to
actually.
know everything.
But then I
Future
think
could
about
be
that new
interesting,
movie
though.
that's come out where he sees a girl and then... Have you seen this one? And all of his minds are like... All of his thoughts are like... She can hear everything he's saying.
that's scary.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
So like
mind
she comes,
that.
she finds him and he goes, oh my god, it's a girl. Oh my god, it's a girl. I've never seen a girl before. And like, but he hasn't said anything yet. She can just already hear what he's saying.
Ah.
And I don't think I would like that.
Would, if you could turn it off.
I was going to say,
If
'cause,
I
like,
was
imagine
around,
having
we'd have to learn
to like
legitimacy from Harry Potter.
Oi.
You know how he gets taught it so
Yeah.
Voldemort doesn't read his mind?
Yeah.
You need something like that.
That'd be a
If I was
workout.
going to go meet up with my friend and I knew they could read minds, I don't know if I'd meet up with them.
Yeah.
No, you guys would. You would.
But what if I accidentally think like, why the fuck did she say that? And then you turn around and be like, why the fuck did I say what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't get mad because you're the one invading someone's brain.
True.
Like, I'm good at, like, knowing things and just, like, not saying anything. I would love that.
I would love it if someone was like...
I feel like I have too many voices in my head, so
People would get confused.
I think even I get confused sometimes what goes on in my head. So I'm like,
It would be
"Hey."
good if they were like, you needed an opinion on something, but like it's a hard opinion to give. So then you could choose like, okay, well I want to know what they're actually thinking right now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then you choose
can
to
just,
listen.
like, yeah.
You don't walk
Yeah,
into a room
maybe
and
that's
hear
it.
everybody's
Yeah, maybe
thoughts at
I'd rather
once.
do that. Like, yeah, choose what things I'd want to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, it'd be good.
Maybe sometimes I feel like being mad, so I want to listen to whatever.
And then the
they're saying
future,
about
like if you knew the future always changes as well, because like every choice you make.
it. Yes, that's why.
Butterfly
exactly.
effect.
And I don't want to know what's coming.
No, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with not knowing what's coming.
That's why with this war thing, I'm like, yeah, I'll face that when it comes.
When the time
I'll
comes.
deal with coronavirus and
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Who would have thought we'd be living in a world like this?
Literally.
That's what I said the other day. Once in every 100 years, and we're fucking alive for it.
Yeah, why does that have to be asked? For fuck's sake.
Well,
Let's run it together.
we're here. We live and die together.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.
We could be in like...
Plague back in the day when
We
they
could
had
be in
nothing.
India. We're not
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
I was like, what's so much to talk about?
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope I hope like we didn't get too all over the place with the conspiracy
probably
theories for you. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Next week we'll be in the shed. You guys all voted. You guys liked the shed vibes.
So this is the last time in here.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
See how it goes. I think the audio was better. Let us know.
Yeah.
Comment below how you think the audio was in the shed, or like let us know. But otherwise, we'll see you next week in the shed.
I go to bed. All right.
Bye.
Bye.